Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's update our view on the cryptocurrencies. So in general, we do not have a lot of difference compared to the Thursday picture. So mostly market stands in the same area, forming some consolidation right at these levels. So speaking on a longer term perspective, we're a bit skeptical on any bullish chances for cryptocurrencies right now, because by the analyzing of the fundamental processes that right now stands in the United States economy. So those of you who read our weekly reports on the Forex market, on the gold market, perfectly understand what's going on and why we think that the cryptocurrency has small chance to rebound in the nearest time. But in a very short term, minor bounce could happen if the market has hit important levels. If you remember, we talked about this. This is important weekly support, all-time 618 support. Here is the 26,000 OP target has been reached last week. Market stands in a normal reaction, but in general situation stands really difficult. This market actually is just some add-on to the stock market and behaves like the stock market based on recent analysis. The correlation with the Nasdaq stands around 95%, and with the minor bounce, some temporary relief later, downside action has big chance to continue. So even right now, as you can see, last time we have called to not take any long position, because the performance that we've got here was not really impressive, and we said wait for a clear bullish patterns to follow. If you will get it, you could try to take the position. But in general, forming the pennant here consolidation after the significant collapse, it looks bearish. If even we get some kind of the A, B, C, D pattern to the upside and forming the Gartner's triple to sell, anyway, that will be bearish. So here's even some kind of the bearish dynamic pressure exists, so you could see that this might be sideways action while the trend turns bullish. It also suggests that market at any time could start dropping. Also be aware of release this week across domestic product and retail sales. It's really big chance exists that it will be negative, despite that market in general wait for positive numbers, and that might be really very not good surprise for the market. Potentially, I am just speaking on a possible downside continuation in the way of the butterfly or something of that sort. So that could happen at any time in the case of the downside breakouts. So this is one of the patterns that might be formed. On the lower time frame, take a look. Market was able to stay above these lows on the 4-hour time frame chart, and it means that the C point that we have here has got the chance to survive. It means that this ABCD pattern is still valid. If somehow market still will find some power to complete and move higher, the nearest target will be around 32, because this is 618 extension of this ABCD pattern. It finally will be completed. Simultaneously, that will be extension of the butterflies 1.7 stands 32.20 approximately. So this is 32.20 is potential upside target. For the bears, if you have the bearish view, you could keep an eye on the hourly minor pattern, because I am not sure that we will get definitely the ABCD to the upside. And here you could keep watching for this. You can see flat Gartner's triple to sell. So market could complete this ABCD pattern to the upside somewhere around 31, 30, 90 area, and then this downward action might start that we have on the daily chart with this one. Here at this point we do not have clear confirmation on the any scenario, so you will have to anticipate probably, or just wait for something else, because as with this pattern we are not sure that market definitely turns down and the butterfly pattern starts to form, because we have this pattern also on the table. This might be continuing, right? But if you follow with this pattern, you will be able to place very tight stop. Here it will be 31 approximately. We'll have to place stop above the stop 31.50, which is actually invalidation point of the daily butterfly, because if market will keep going higher, this potential butterfly scenario will be erased. Simultaneously with the upward action, if you would like to buy here, this is a bit, far extended levels, but maybe you will find some intraday support areas where it hide the stops, and you could trying to use this butterfly with the target around 32, 32.20. This, unfortunately, all that we have currently. So, depending on the bearish side, in the favor of the bearish side, stands picture on the daily chart, and potential weakness of this type of action suggests that market is bearish. This type of action that we see here is definitely not the bullish. It's choppy and sloppy, which is more stands in favor of the retracement type of action, right? But in the favor of the bulls, we have theoretical bullish trend on all time frames, 4-hour time frame trend, daily trend, and the fact that market was able somehow to stay above the C point, keeping this ABCD pattern and potential forming of the butterfly. If you do not want to anticipate these patterns, and actually to participate in this stuff, so all that you have to do is just wait for more clarity and wait for a larger scale pattern. For instance, as I said, if we get, for example, some large ABCD and taking the short position around 34 area, in case of if we get this ABCD pattern, might be interesting from the daily time frame, just because this is strong confidence resistance. This will be completion of the ABCD pattern. This will be absolutely different story. In the current situation, in the short term, that's the only we have. And whatever pattern you would like to deal with, whether it will be this upside butterfly or daily downside butterfly, you will have to take the risk of the anticipation of the pattern, because no clear signs yet that it definitely would start forming.